Hello and welcome to the topic definitions of research. According to Redman and Mory, they define research as a systematized effort to gain new knowledge. So according to this definition, what we come to know is that research is all about your systematized effort. You make a systematic effort. You are more organized at the level of your ideas, at the level of your thought, and at the level of processing that thought to gain knowledge. Basically, this is all about research. If you are not systematized, if your thoughts are not systematic, not organized, and you don't follow the definite path, definite pattern, then it will be very difficult to achieve very productive knowledge. That is basically this definition is all about. Next, we move on to the next. Wilson Misner says, if you steal from one author, it's plagiarism. If you steal from many, it's research. According to this man, he says that what is research? Research is basically, when you do research, you try to find out information from various sources. When you collect information from various sources and you acknowledge them, this is basically the process of doing the research. That is what we say, if you steal from many, it's research. Means that if you steal from many means if you get information from many sources, authentic sources, you acknowledge them, you put them in the reference. That is how we conduct the research. But if you steal from one author, it's plagiarism. Plagiarism means that it is like, it's not original work. You have stolen something from others' work. Plagiarism basically means that you take information from another writer and you present it as if it's your own without acknowledging the author's name in your work. This is plagiarism. So if you steal from one author, it's plagiarism because you have not acknowledged the author. You have falsely taken others' ideas and incorporated into your own writing. But if you take information from various sources and you acknowledge them properly, that is basically the research. And that is the difference between research and the plagiarism, original work and the fake research. Go on to the next. Martin Shuttleworth expresses, in the broadest sense of the word, the definition of research includes any gathering of data, information, and facts for the advancement of knowledge. According to this person, in the broadest sense of the word, research includes any gathering of data. That is to say, any collecting of information. When we call data includes every type of information, every type of knowledge. And in the process of research, what do is that we gather data, we gather information, we gather facts. For what? For the advancement of knowledge. Move on to the next. Creswell states, research is a process of steps used to collect and analyze information to increase our understanding of a topic or issue. It consists of 3 steps: pose a question, collect data to answer the question, and present an answer to the question. According to this person, he says, research is a process of steps. Look, research is a scientific investigation, as we talked about previously. And when you say research is scientific investigation, it needs a certain process of steps, scientific steps. And in the process of having those steps, what we do is that we collect data, we collect information, we gather information, and then we analyze that information. We critically look at that information, what extent that information, that gathering of data is scientific, is analytical, and is useful to the topic I have chosen to conduct research upon. That is the point here. It consists of 3 steps. According to this person, basically research considers or includes 3 steps. The first is pose a question. Look, how does research happen? If you don't have any question in your mind, if you don't have any idea in your mind, if you don't wonder about so many things happening around you, if you don't put question to yourself, can research happen? Research cannot happen in a vacuum. It must have a question. Then collect data to answer the question, and then you wonder about that question and you want to answer that question. And in answering that question, you want to follow certain steps. There is a process. If you follow that process scientifically, then you may be able to answer that question and present an answer to the question. And then you will present your answer to the question. You will show to the world that, look, this is the answer I have found out after going through these steps. And I think this is the solution to this problem. This is the answer to this question. So basically, research is all about a process of steps in which we collect and analyze information to have more understanding of the topic and the issue. That's all we have. Thank you and goodbye.